So I grew up in Lake Grace, which is about 350 kilometres inland from Perth. My family run a small transport business servicing the agriculture sector throughout the Great Southern and Lower Wheatbelt regions. Yeah, well, driving is what I was born into. So my earliest memories are of my brother and I being in the truck with my dad. So for us, it's almost a spiritual place where we really spend most of our childhood. Whenever I can, I'll get back to the country and drive for my family's trucking business. My brother drives, my dad drives, my mum drives, and it's home for me. We have been fortunate to learn through role modelling. My dad would spend 10, 15, 18 hours a day on the road, and a lot of his preparation was done the day before. He would mentally map out what his trip looked like, and that's something he drummed into me. You can get into the habit of just wanting to get to your destination, and when you start to fall into that mindset, that's when issues can pop up. Everyone knows someone that in some way is connected to a traumatic story involving a regional road, and for the most part people get to and from places safely, but every now and then things can go wrong and rip people, families and communities apart. At the local wreckers yard you always see cars, particularly around the festive season or Easter, cars that are completely totaled being brought in on the back of a small truck, and you just ask the question, how many people were hurt in that incident? As someone who grew up on the roads, I do feel a sense of ownership and responsibility for continuing to share the message that when you get in a car or a truck or a motorbike, that's a big responsibility and you have a lot of people's lives in your hands. So you're always grateful when you or your family get home safely, and that's never something to be taken for granted.